Hey, everyone in the Mega Program. This is day 26, and I got a little hair sticking out. It's like a curly Q. That's not the point. So, today we're going to talk about. I got this download when I was driving this morning about creating solutions. So, Mega was talking to me, and they're discussing or brought me this message, thought download that we are here to create solutions. And this is our power, is to find solutions to problems, or solutions to contrast, or solution to darkness, or solution to our internal nature. Like, we are constantly creating solutions. And what happens is when you stop creating solutions, your brain creates problems. So that's the polarity. Your mind's either going to create solutions or problems. And when you're not creating solutions or not being creative, your brain creates problems, right? Like, if I'm not learning something or thinking of what I want in a new job or new place to live or relationship or whatever I want to create, right? Or creating models or whatever you do, and you stop creating, then you come up with issues in your head. And this is why we constantly have to create possibilities, create solutions, create new things. As humans, we have to be creative. And you see this in people. You see this in people that go to jobs that are not creative and they don't feel fulfilled. And they just go to the same job and the same routine and blah, get the same coffee and do the same thing, blah, 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 blah. And they're not alive. They're not creating solutions. So their brains literally make up crazy things. So we're thinking in what ifs. Their brain is always future oriented, which is good. So this makes us different than animals. So we need to create new what ifs. And Abraham Hicks talks about this. Tons of coaches talk about it. I'm talking about it. It works for me. You need to think of, what if I did move to a new country? What if I got to go on vacation in this place? What if my dream job came true? What if I was all right? And train your brain to think of what ifs were good things and to be creating the new. Because if you're just looking at what is happening and you're thinking about how do I pay my bills? How do I pay this? Blah, blah, blah. You've lost your creative brain power. You're not creating enough. And we want challenges. Because we want to create. Without a challenge, you don't create anything. So this is so important. Especially people that have anxiety, depression, feeling down, have thoughts in their head, have other people on their backs. Like, you just get into your creative zone. And so what assignments I want to give you today from this is to think of the what ifs that you want. Think of the what ifs that you desire. Think of the possibilities. Think of hundreds of possibilities that you can create on a piece of paper or in your head or where you're driving or walking. Say, like, what if I had this? What if I had this? What if I had this? And get yourself in creative. I know one time I wrote down hundreds of things I wanted. And I wrote, I am going to this country. I am going to this country. And I just wrote hundreds and hundreds of goals or things I wanted. And like, that's awesome. And it's got to come from a fun place, not in like, I need these things. It's like, oh, what if? And it doesn't matter if it comes true. It's just like fun daydreaming, right? I know we have dreams and people are like, well, am I going to manifest it? I'm like, who cares? But it's fun to think about. Like, this is your being in a creative mode. This is like basically what I'm doing right now is wanting you to build up your imagination, because we've been told not to be imaginative and to focus on reality. And that's positive in some ways, but when you're only focused on reality, you can't create anything. And we've been undoing our subconscious beliefs, and now we're moving into creating our reality we want. So we've done undoing the patterns, looking at the negative emotions. I'm sure you feel like you've been rumbled in chaos, and now we're building you back up. Like now we're creating the new. We took your old story, you pooped it out, now you're creating the new thing after, right? You're creating the new meal to put in your stomach. You're birthing your new life, your new abundant life, and now we're ready to do it. And a big way of doing that is writing down what you would desire. What if I went to this place? What if I had my dream job? What if this? And keeping that going, so you're constantly in a place of possibilities, not in a place of lack. And this is the difference, abundance, lack, right? Lack is, oh, how do I pay my bills? Oh, like, how do I move to that place? You're actually in lack. You don't think you're. Abundance is like, what if I was already in that place and I was already there and it was awesome? Like, you're already there, right? Because time doesn't exist. Time is illusion. So you can just be where you are already, right? Even if you're saying, what if I have this dream job? You're actually living out your dream job. Because as you know from philosophy, we're only our thoughts. That's the only thing that actually exists. So what we think is where we are at. So you can actually be thinking about being on the beach, right? You're on the beach. You're not here. So create those possibilities. Do the what if game. Keep on writing down what you want. Do it. What if I had a New York Times bestseller? What if I had my dream job? What if I was traveling the world? What if I had $1 billion? Like, you're not even like going farther into it. You're just creating possibilities instead of lack. Because usually your brain's like, I don't have enough money. I don't have a relationship. I can't get that thing. Like, you're just in lack. You're not in a possibility mindset. So we're switching that with this game. Play it. Keep on doing the what if game. Have fun with it. What if, what if everyone in this program did the what if game for a year? What would happen if you did this for a year? Just thought of possibilities. Like, think how your life would shift. That's amazing. I'll see you in the next video. Keep on doing it.